for me, obedience comes from me understanding God's love towards me. I opened up the Bible for the first time in my life in prison, and I said, God, if you're real, show up and help me. And when I read the scriptures, and it was in 1 Kings when, King David charged his son Solomon to follow the Lord, obey his commandments all the days of his life, and he'll prosper. It was like God was speaking to me. It immediately, spoke to my heart, and I knew that it was going to be loving him back. And through my love for him is where my obedience came from. In John chapter 14, verse 15, it says, Jesus said, those who love me obey my commandments. And as I read that scripture, I just went, wow. So if I love you, I will follow you, I'll obey you, I'll listen to you, I will, do what you call me to do.
We can still find love, we can fight on, we can write this fairy tale.
And it's not by our works that any man can boast, that we are saved. And it's through our faith. It's by grace through faith that we're saved. It has nothing to do with our performance. It has nothing to do with earning salvation. We cannot earn salvation. But I realize that I don't have to be a slave to that bondage of thinking that, even I have to be a good person. Or that, because I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, God's gonna see me as some super saint. It has nothing to do with our works. And when I realized that, it had everything to do with what Jesus did for us on that cross. And so for me, it's it makes complete sense that it's about falling in love with Jesus because he took and paid the price for the sins that I committed. So now I realize that it's my obedience driven by my love for him, not the rules on the front of the building or reading it's I gotta check them off every day. I'm doing pretty good. No, it's really just my love for him has just caused me to live a life of obedience. And I always encourage people to just fall in love with Jesus. Realize how much he loved you, how much God loved you to send his one and only son to die for you. For me, that's what it takes. It takes us to realize that, it's through my love for God is how I can really start to walk the walk and be obedient unto him.